Hola ciudadanos de Gótica, me da muchísimo gusto saber que están aquí con nosotros el día de hoy para continuar con la historia de Batman The Enemy Within. Y pues como habíamos dicho la última vez, el episodio 1 nos dejó boquiabiertos y con un sabor bastante agrio, o mínimo a mí me dejó. Pero ahora nos toca continuar con el episodio 2, que se conoce como Lo que yace oculto, y nos presentarán a tres personajes bastante interesantes. Como dije anterior, le vamos a dar hasta acabar, así que sin más demora, iniciemos para ver qué es lo que nos tiene el capítulo. Porque ni siquiera nos mostraron un tráiler, de hecho, y me tiene, no sé, ando preocupado porque no conozco este juego. No conozco este juego, no sé qué decisiones debo tomar ni nada de eso. Y sé que si meto la pata voy a terminar perdiendo mucha gente, y es lo que no quiero. Me da miedo, chicos. Por cierto, feliz año nuevo a aquellas personas que están aquí con nosotros. A muchísimo gusto, sé que siguen aquí en el canal. Un super abrazo.
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city. He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him, the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Me gustó la narrativa, estuvo chukis eso,
First thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports. Nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
You don't have to tell me that. I know we're on the same side.
I'm glad to hear it.
No me
I
queda
thought
otra.
you might be harder to convince. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. The wrong person finds out, it's all over.
I hear you loud and clear. But it didn't stop Bruce Wayne from dealing with a thug like Mori. In public.
Sí, fue mi... What the hell? Gordon. Esa era mi frase.
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Estamos iniciando, ya inició lo bueno.
shut it.
You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true. Outlive your usefulness, and the boss will make a pretzel out of your neck.
Whoa.
Shh, casi me picó la nariz.
How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles. I didn't want to, I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
All right. I'll make it one more round. Hurry it up.
The Batman.
Boss, we got company!
No, juro si es nada, la bestia, what the hell. Es alguien más fluido esto. ¿Quién vence el cuerpo? Bane. Está Bane aquí, ¿verdad?
Who are you?
A nightmare. Much like yourself. But you can call me Bane.
Ay, madre mía, no, ¿me van a romper la espalda ya tan rápido?
A man cannot win a war alone. You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
¿Qué te hace pensar que voy a morir solo, hermano?
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's
You
dead.
got Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them.
Yo también odio decepcionar a la
I haven't
gente.
faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison.
No, mala idea, mala idea, mala idea, mala idea, mala idea, mala idea.
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Ay, no, ya valí, ¿verdad? Oh, madre mía. Uh-oh.
I will give you a piece for death. If you take it.
No, muchacho. No. La espalda, no, la espalda, no, la espalda, no, la espalda, no, la espalda, no.
This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Oh, la espalda, 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 no, la espalda, no, la espalda.
Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone funny into the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll make the back way on time.
Safe travels, my friends.
Batman? Batman, what's wrong?
Jim. Hope. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
No, tenía que depender de Jim. Voy a estar intentando mantener una balanza entre Waller y Jim, pero no manches. Fue miedo, pensé que nos iban a romper la espalda. Ay, neta, no sé. Tengo escalofríos en todo el cuerpo.
Batman!
Batman! Say something if you can hear me.
Gordon. Christ. Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move.
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off you. Come on! You can do it!
It's moving. Jesus Christ.
Come on.
¿Dónde está el civil?
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim. I just need a minute.
Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what the hell happened here. Who did this to you?
He called himself Bane. His men loaded the weapons onto the APCs. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks. You need to find them.
Don't worry. We'll catch the bastards. You better believe the entire force is motivated after what happened tonight. These bastards declared war on our city.
Be sure to loop in Waller. She can help you.
I already did. Didn't have a choice. Now that Waller's my superior, I have to loop her into everything. Give us a second, will you? Thanks for sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in Waller's Gotham.
No te preocupes, yo te tengo la espalda.
We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her.
I will always have your back, Jim.
Thanks, Batman. You don't know how good it is to hear that. Thanks again for keeping me in the loop. It means a lot.
Right on time. I'll get to the Batcave. See if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
What happened?
I was at the scene of a heist at the Gotham brokerage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, I'll send you everything we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a full report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for your deployment orders.
I've got to get going.
Agent Avesta, you should be resting.
There will be time for that later. I wanted to thank you properly for saving my life. I wouldn't be here without you.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to rescue your partner.
I know you did everything you could have to save Blake. I hope you know that too. I know you called Gordon because you have history, but this is exactly what the director and her resources are here for. Working with Waller will be the fastest way to stop these murderers before anyone else gets hurt. Consider that. You should go take care of yourself.
Gracias por preocuparte, pero ahorita estamos más ocupados con otra cosa.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Me gusta como todo el mundo aquí ya deja a Batman hacer lo suyo y no quiere averiguar qué es lo que está haciendo, nada de eso. O sea, es como que este güey está herido, no se metan en el camino, déjenlo hacer lo que él quiere, porque nos va a ir mal a nosotros si no lo dejamos.
Bruce.
Con cuidado, Bruce.
I'm fine. Really.
No estamos bien, güey. Tenemos mínimo unas 4 costillas rotas.
Bruce. None of this is
Posiblemente el fémur también.
You were nearly killed tonight.
Ah, sí.
Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
Sí, tiene razón, la verdad, sí tiene razón.
Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We could talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
Claro que sí, papá.
As if he wasn't bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time. The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
Alfred, we will get through this. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being my resolute self.
No te preocupes, hermano, ya te entiendo.
Bane is terrifying.
Sí, lo es.
I've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Waller was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight. All at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage.
Hubo 3 ataques y nomás pudimos con uno.
Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead. And even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric. Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene. Dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Sí, no me sorprende. No me sorprende. Conociendo a la doctora
GovCorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead, some completely encased in ice.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their limbs shattered as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Guns? Money? Biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster, or take on his friends if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to risk Bruce Wayne's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman, given your current condition.
Este problema, no sabemos cuánto vamos a tardar en curarnos.
His friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
You're right. John's my ticket in. If I play my cards right, John might tell me most of what I want to know.
Well, the less you have to mingle with his friends, the better I'll feel about all this. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. I'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer.
Ni modo. A este ritmo vamos a replicar el cómic del Caballero Oscuro. El Caballero Más Oscuro, algo así. Que también tiene 2 películas, recuerden, si no las han visto. Muy buenas, honestamente, muy buenas.
The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Diré que me caí jugando. Sí. Yo conozco este lugar.
Batman?
11:78 AM.
I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
You're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of sh... Oh, I mean,
I'm going to ignore what I heard. No harm done.
You set me up.
Nonsense!
El titiritero. Mira nomás.
Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday.
Ok.
These people need the expertise that I
Sí, ya capté a lo que se refiere. Ajá.
So... Know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Authorities are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas?
Ay, rompió la cuarta pared, nos vio a nosotros.
Anyway,
como que, güey, ¿qué pedo?
I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Ah, está bien.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. Alright, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Qué incómoda hace para la muchacha esa,
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
Calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last mistake.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards. I don't take bribes.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks, Wayne.
Aguanta, ¿cómo que John no lo va? ¿Qué?
Let's get out of here.
Aguanta, ¿por qué? Ay, no.
Buy me a drink before you go.
You're following me?
Waller just wants to remind you. Stay on the clown and get to Bane.
Ay, pensé que era
Whatever
Selena.
happens, keep your eye on the prize. Bruce, be careful.
O sea, ¿que todo el mundo en la agencia sabe que soy Batman? ¿O cómo está funcionando esto? No entiendo. No me van a poner una bolsa de papel en la cabeza, ¿verdad? ¿O sí?
Expecting you. Bruce, wow. One more thing. You can't tell anyone this. This is big. Huge.
Están atrás de mí, ¿verdad?
I think I'm in love.
¿Ah?
It's an odd feeling. At first, I thought I had some kind of disease.
And, are you in love with me?
No. But I hope we can still be friends.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Ah, y solamente estás haciendo las cosas más incómodas con John. Bueno, Joker, pero pues John aquí.
Almost got it. God damn it. Thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started. Come on, come on, come on.
No, look, you're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter. Spark one on the other.
You are literally my hero, Bruce. I mean, wow.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright. That's a pretty good reason.
Fue miedo, ¿eh?
I like a guy who's good with his hands. I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music
Tal para
on.
cual. Ajá. Tal para cual.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Well, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much. After that sad way you lost your folks. Puddin' here says you're chomping at the bit to meet us. I want to get an idea why. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
The agency is after us both. After the bombing, they've been sniffing all around Wayne Enterprises. We should work together to get them off our backs.
Sounds to me like you just bring more heat.
Bruce could be a real help to us, Harley. You should have seen how he took out this guy in the bar. He played him like a Stradivarius.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Algo malo va a pasar.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John? It's kind of a mismatch.
John and I went through a lot in Arkham. He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old Puddin'. Here's the thing, lover boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you.
Excuse me?
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
John vouched for me, didn't he? That's gotta count for something.
John's easily impressed. Just so you know, Mr. Moneybags, I ain't. You're gonna have to earn my respect. And it's gonna take a lot more than that $1 billion smile. Aw, gee, thanks, Bud.
We gotta go.
Pero vas a hacer...
What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying how much he liked you, Pud. Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce. I want you to
Tengo que llevarme bien con él.
the feeling's mutual.
Es que hay algo más con John. Si jugamos bien las cartas, podemos evitar que se vuelva el guasón o no.
Oh my
¿O sí?
god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it. I ain't got cooties.
No thanks, I'm good.
Suit yourself. I'ma pretend I ain't offended.
I'll try some.
Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Ay, no.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level about the agency. Maybe I'll even vouch for you with the rest of the guys.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
Sounds like Bruce has got it covered.
No te vas a poner al mismo nivel que yo, Harleen.
Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
La neta sí estoy dudando que estoy tomando las mejores decisiones en este juego ahorita, Tengo que avisarle mínimo Waller o alguien que me voy a agarrar la llave de falange. Alguien que pueda... La hija de Lucius. Si pudieras hablar con ella, decirle que me ayude, que...
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
No rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir.
There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to play. I got mouths to feed. Muchos han de conocer esa canción por el juego de Arkham City o posiblemente de Borderlands 2.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, bro. This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
just go wait in the car? I can do this alone.
I don't think you're getting it.
Ugh.
You ain't the one in charge. And you ain't the only one allowed to have fun. Didn't your mama ever teach you about sharing?
Now that you mention it, no. She never had the chance.
Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. We're all smiles on this crew. There you go. You're looking like your billion-dollar self again.
Pobre de ti que sobrepasas el límite que te estoy poniendo y teniendo.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
They're fashion consultants. I figured it's time I try out a new look.
Not just Bruce. We're gonna revamp this whole place. Dress everyone in snazzy uniforms.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
Just think, you could come into work on Monday dressed just like me.
Tócala y como Batman te va a ir mal.
Do I look funny to you?
Tócala.
Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Leave her alone.
Te lo dije. Te lo advertí, Harleen.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time. Just you and little old me.
Let's just stay focused on the task at hand, shall we?
Bruce is right. We are people with purpose. We're here to get the phalanx.
Shut your pie hole, will you, John? You gotta learn to live in the moment.
No voy a caer en tu... Estás acostumbrada a que todo el mundo te haga caso, pero no, yo te estoy bateando, mensa.
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the hold-up?
Le voy a partir en su mouse a Cobblepot,
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
No me agrada esa Harleen. Para nada me agrada.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Lo siento, Lucius.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Waller, te voy a meter una... Ok.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
No me gusta esto.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. All right, that's a start. Getting there. Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
Tengo miedo, chicos. Tengo miedo. No sé qué va a pasar.
One more partial print should do it. Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
Es que, ay, no sé, chicos, neta. No me gusta esta Harleen. Me cae mal.
There we go. Okay, this'll work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Si no estuviera herido, ya te hubiera roto los brazos.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up
Tiffany, no, Tiffany, no, Tiffany, no.
This is much worse than
Tiffany, no, Tiffany,
You're
no.
not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons?
Tiffany, cállate.
What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I knew it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard.
Cállate, ahorita vengo por ti, por favor, espérate.
You, or worse, get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
You don't have to say anything to her, John, okay? It can be our secret.
In Arkham, I was well known for my discretion. All the guards confided in me. I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
That's it?
You've got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
Por favor, no quiero que te pase algo.
See this on the evening news.
Le prometí a tu padre que te iba a proteger. Hazme caso.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud. It don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John. I need it. Hurry it up.
¿No hayan venido para acá o sí? Ay, qué bueno que no.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. That you managed to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce. It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman.
No había de otra.
But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry. He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
Los merece.
And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your fashion consultant's cover story is going to cause more problems. Your encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
Lo sé, lo sé.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will.
Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful, and good luck.
Those things will kill you. Consider quitting.
You sound like my daughter. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinzel from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Se ocupó toda la ayuda que necesito, neta. No, me va a cargar el payaso si lo hago solo.
Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't save him. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little sorry for her. It's gotta be rough on a person, going through all that.
People are traumatized every day, Jim. Most find a way of dealing with it without having to bash people with a hammer.
I guess you're right.
Mírenos a nosotros.
Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
You're both behaving like children.
Watch your tone, Batman.
Oblígame.
You'll put him on timeout?
I've been lenient with you so far, but don't push me.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh, yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I don't want to hear it.
You're just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Vesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city. Your respect is important to her.
Does she know who I really am?
Who do you think told me who you are? For the world's greatest detective, you sure can be slow. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance.
Bueno, ahí sí te la doy a punto a favor, es en serio,
You know,
sí.
I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
Whatever I have to do to put these scum away, I'm sure I'll get over it.
That's the spirit.
Esto va a ser difícil.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred.
Perdón.
Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
No sé qué está pasando, pero no me gusta lo que está pasando.
All right. Here we go.
Son los de Bane. ¿Qué necesidad había de hacerme esto?
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home, the end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. Well, it seems like the Prince of Gotham is more like an empty suit. I bring us back
Pensé que me iba a romper el cuello.
and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this, thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing ski. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
¿Qué estás haciendo, bro?
Whoopsie. What the
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
You need to uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
¿Tranquilizas, mijo?
least we know that it works.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
Oh,
you may have
con
impressed
razón.
these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
Pensé que Nora no existía aquí, pero tiene sentido.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
¿Y el civil por qué?
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
No, gracias. Soy compa de John. No quiero... Muerte.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
Bendito juego.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment.
Estás
But
haciendo
don't
que...
push your luck.
Ay, primero...
You ain't like these others.
Okay.
Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in.
Tengo que estar ahí, sí o sí.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do. Let me know how I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's... unique?
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, that explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I doubt his wife would approve if she realized what he's become.
She'd probably never want to wake up. Exactly.
So he'd be better off not getting what he wants.
You can say that again, but he might not want to hear it. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Listen, I know about your father, about how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club. If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
I have connections, Harley. Good ones. I dig up everything I can of potential business partners.
A background check? I guess that's only fair.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be
Casi
honest,
meto la
I'm
pata.
impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
Sí, casi meto la pata. Permiso, ya me voy. Bye. I'm sorry. Indagué donde no debía. No fue mi intención. Yo me voy. Fue un gusto conocerte. Vamos a hacer esto rápido. No tenemos tiempo de estar dándonos detours. Yo creo que el que debería aproximarme es Freeze. Freeze va a ser un poquito más fácil para hablar con. Así que vámonos directamente con él. Sé que el capítulo ya se volvió un poco largo, pero les agradezco que sigan aquí con nosotros.
I heard about your wife, and
What are you trying to pull? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing, that kind of love, it's rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You are more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is.
what if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her. Continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Well, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him.
Gracias.
Good luck.
Gracias. Me dijeron que le llevaron una birra. Birra. Una cerveza. Está haciendo daño. Aguanta. Hacer un mapa, ¿verdad?
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me.
Sí, me imaginé que sería eso. ¿Sabes qué? Mejor vámonos de aquí. Vamos a hablar con Bane a ver qué es lo que podemos hacer, la verdad. ¿Dónde está John?
I was hoping to get another chance to speak with you.
Thirsty work. My throat is dry. Fetch, Wayne.
Sí, imaginé que ocuparíamos una cerveza. La pregunta es, ¿dónde se mantendrá la cerveza? Si yo fuera un matón, ¿dónde guardaría la cerveza de Bane? Tal vez en la hacienda podría ser.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office, making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley, giving her what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, you know, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it? When it looked like Bane might kill you, I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze. That's the only thing I think he really respects.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you do the same for me. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Sí, principalmente era, vengo por cerveza, güey.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham.
Sí, ahorita no tenemos tiempo. Let's go. Mientras más rápido hagamos esto, más rápido podemos hacer las cosas. A ver, señor Bane. No le pongas importancia a por qué vengo vestido como lo venzo. O, bueno, como le dicen en España, ¿no? Pero como Wolverine o Logan. Solamente vengo a hablar contigo, hermano. Quiero entregarte algo bien shookies. Quité una cerveza, hermano. O sea, what's up, boy?
You look thirsty.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
The payback I want is with the agency. They wronged me, and now I want to make it right. I'm sure you understand.
Riddler studied this Waller woman, profiled her. She is arrogant, presumptuous, and she won't see what we have planned coming. If you want to get back at the agency, we at least have that in common. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death. Yes, men you can trust, so hard to find. He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away, and yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim.
Oh, no.
Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the Moneybags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. He in or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. In.
Bruce is strong and smart. Handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. Where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours. Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go hit him with the hind!
Tengo un mal presentimiento de lo que está por suceder. Perdón, me estaba desabrochando el tenis y me duele el pie. Uy, perdón.
Wayne, we are close. Make your device
Ahí está.
ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
Es como si fuese parte del escuadrón suicida.
What was that? What the hell is going on? HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move!
Venga, parezco de Watch Dogs.
Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Get down on the ground!
Stay down.
Everybody freeze! Everybody out! Down! Everybody down! Down on the ground! Nobody move!
Face it, you're outmatched. Nobody has to die here.
Your place is on the perimeter.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door. Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it.
Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No!
don't.
Break it all!
We don't have time for this.
We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on him. I'll leave this clean up to you.
ok, voy a tener cuidado entonces.
Ed, seize the cargo.
Get out of here.
¿Pero qué hay?
Where are you?
Hey, Freeze, what the hell?
Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire! On it.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Harley!
Brucey, come join the fun! Keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
What do you want with us?
Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
Ay, la bestia. Bueno, ese güey no va a sobrevivir al puñetazo de Bane.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already? I'm out of here!
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, he'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide. We did what we had to do. We retrieved the package, and Harley drove off to make sure we kept it.
You tell him. You're all welcome.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it.
¿Y qué es?
Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
Riddler?
Whew. I thought he stank when he was alive.
You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants, getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need. For the right price.
God damn it, Selena. ¡Ay, no! Ah, damn it. Ok. El 81.7% de los jugadores dejaron a Tiffany preocupada. Se sorprendió cuando le dijiste que Lucius trabajaba con Batman. Agradeció que la dejaras confiar en ti y le convenciste para que confiara en ti, pero está preocupada por tu seguridad. Gracias. Estuvo contento de que le hubieras pedido ayuda. Estuvo honrado de estar trabajando junto a ti contra Waller. Como le dijiste la verdad, está preocupado de que Waller pueda revelar tu identidad. Estuvo de acuerdo con tu decisión de ser sincero con Tiffany. Estaba orgulloso cuando le dijiste que siempre cumples con tu deber. Tu conversación en el salón le dio una renovada sentido de vida. Se tranquilizó cuando le dijiste que no la ves como enemiga. No estuvo de acuerdo de que hubieras llamado a Gordon y no a ella para pedir ayuda. Pero como aceptaste trabajar con ella mientras estabas infiltrado, tu relación con Waller es positiva. Le gustó la manera eficiente en que recuperaste la llave de Falange. Le impresionó que consiguieras descubrir información sobre su padre. Está emocionada de que hayas combatido junto a ella y no junto a Bane. Estuvo encantado cuando le juraste jamás volver a mentir. Estuvo intrigado por la manera turbia en que manejaste a Willy. Estuvo extasiado de que hayas decidido luchar junto a Harley. ¿Conseguiste que Tiffany le diera la Falange? ¿Hubo gente que no lo logró? No está Gordon o Waller. Obviamente vamos a llamar a Gordon. Intentaron calmar a Willy con un trago cuando le sacó un cuchillo. El 10% de los jugadores intentó resolver las cosas pacíficamente con Willy cuando le sacó un cuchillo. Y tumbó a Willy cuando le sacó un cuchillo a John. Ah, ¿se lo puso a John? Neta, ¿quién es? Hay gente que no confió para nada en pobre Johnny y no los culpo. ¿Hay tráiler? ¿Hay tráiler? ¿Cómo que no hay tráiler? Ok. Hola muchachos de Gótica, me da muchísimo gusto saber que están aquí con nosotros, pues los detectives no tenemos oportunidad de descansar. Como nos percatamos, las cosas están poniendo mucho más difíciles ahorita en la ciudad gótica y más que nada porque la pequeña Selena Hall está de vuelta. Pero seremos capaces de llevarnos a cabo lo que viene siendo la mejor alianza y poder detener a la agencia, y no solamente a la agencia, sino que también a Joker, Harley Quinn, Freeze y a Bane, o de plano tendremos que ceder ante ellos y buscar la mejor manera de poder ayudar a Gótica, rompiendo la moral que tenemos. No sabré decir qué es lo que vaya a suceder, chicos, pero los invito a averiguar qué es lo que va a suceder de aquí en adelante en los próximos episodios que nuevamente estaremos subiendo cada lunes para que puedan mantenerse al tanto y ver cómo vamos a salvar a Gótica. Sin más que decir, chicos, nos vemos la próxima. ¡Chao!